U.S. Route 199 is a highway in California and Oregon that connects the Northern California coast with Interstate 5 in southern Oregon. The highway is 80 miles long and runs from US 101 near Crescent City, California, to I-5 in Grans Pass, Oregon. In the last 50 years, this highway has really received a lot of road improvements. Over the years, this area always has a lot of wildfires. The most recent was the Smith River Complex fire. It's a collection of wildfires in the Six Rivers National Forest that began on August 15th of 2023. Fires were triggered by 150 lightning strikes on the evening of August 15th. The fires burned a total of 94,620 acres. Final containment was not declared until November 13th of 2023. There is still evidence of fires for many years to come. As we drove through this last fall of 24, you could see all the charred trees. A lot of work was done on the road to open it back up again. Caltrans is continuing hazard tree removal work along the middle fork of the Smith River. This is the route my family always took back in the 60s and 70s as a kid. I remember my stepmom had a early 1970s or late 60s Ford Country Squire station wagon that had seats in the back. And as kids, that's where we got to ride. One thing I do remember was being car sick all the way to the ocean because the road's very cornery and twisty. And I always had my head in a brown paper sack. As you see on this section of the road, it gets pretty narrow with a lot of sharp corners. Not too fun to be in the back seat of a station wagon. I've slowed the speed of the video down to try to keep you from getting motion sickness. In the last 40 years, my wife and I have driven every road there is to get to the ocean from Nevada, California, and Oregon. And believe me, there's not one straight route. And if I'm not driving, I can still get car sick. Finally, the road gets out of the river canyon and flattens out and widens out, and you get to go through the California Redwoods, which has some of the most scenic trees on earth.
Elf Lord's Journeys.